You will need 1 blanket, 1 bolster, and 2 blocks for this practice. We will begin in final relaxation, Shavasana. Grab your blanket and fold it in a long rectangular fold, placing it down on the earth where your head is going to rest. Keep your bolster nearby and bring both feet flat on the earth with bent knees. Reach behind the backs of the knees, tuck the chin, and then slowly lower onto the back. You can hug those knees into the chest, or you can keep the feet flat on the earth. When you're ready, find your bolster, place it down, using it as a support behind the backs of the knees. Heels resting on the earth, legs long, or if you'd like to practice Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly, draw the soles of the feet together and open the knees out. Now the feet can stay on the earth or they can come up onto that bolster. And once you've settled into the position of the legs that feels most comfortable, walk the tips of the shoulder blades together, lengthen the arms by your sides, roll the palms up towards sky. If you need to, you can reach back and adjust that blanket under the head. And if you're choosing to practice Supta Baddha Konasana at any time, you can draw the knees together, lengthening those legs out to release. If you'd like a little more length in the low back, lift the hips. Find that length, then drop the hips back down. And make any other adjustments you need. And then settle in with a deep breath. Breathing in all the way down to the belly, filling up. Slowly emptying out. Take another deep and full inhale. Soft and slow exhale. Now just begin by feeling your body resting here. Noticing the places of the back body connected to earth and the places connected to the props. Taking this time to shift into feeling, to practice body awareness. Also noticing if you need any more adjustments, and at any time feel free to make those. Then guide that focus right back to feeling your physical form resting here, supported and still. Now gently bring your focus to the flow of the breath. Shifting into a conscious breath, becoming aware of your breathing. Allow yourself to slow it down. Now we'll move into some belly breaths. So you can keep the arms by your sides, or you can bring the hands right on the belly. And as you inhale, feel that belly lift up into the hands. And as you exhale, the belly softly falls back down. Every inhale, belly lifts. Every exhale, belly releases. Continue with these belly breaths. Continue to keep that focus right on feeling your body here, right in this space and time. Focusing on each breath in and each breath out. Now, if you notice the mind is busy, if you're having a challenging time keeping the focus on that breath, I invite you to practice a mantra, a word or phrase used to focus the mind. Silently repeat, breathe in as you feel that belly lift up on the inhale, and silently repeat, breathe out as you feel the gentle release of the exhale. Now come back to that mantra as often as the awareness drifts if you're using it today. It will help focus the mind to use the breath as an anchor, coming back to it each time the focus drifts. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. release the mantra if you were practicing it, coming back to the breath. Take a full and deep inhale, filling all the way up to the top. Then slowly exhale out, emptying completely. And make a few small movements, gently reawakening. If you'd like, take a full body stretch here, lengthening the arms overhead, reaching from fingertips to toes, maybe even circling the joints. Whenever you're ready, you can hug those knees into the chest, or just bend the legs and gently rock the knees from side to side. Take about 2 more cycles of breath. If you didn't have those knees hugged in, draw them into the chest and we'll move into some hip circles. Bring one hand on each knee and slowly circle the knees around in the same direction. Pause and switch directions. Take a few more circles, another slow inhale and exhale. And come to stillness with the knees. Hug that right knee into the chest as you bring the left foot flat on the earth. Interlace the hands over that right knee. Left foot can stay flat, or you can lengthen left leg, pressing out through the heel, engaging that thigh muscle if you're looking for a little more stretch. Soften the jaw, soften the shoulders, and breathe right into the back of the hip and low back space. On your next inhale, keep the right hand on the right knee. Relax the left hand down and exhale, open that right knee out to the right, getting deeper into the hip. So be sure to keep that right hand on the knee to help support the knee. And then take a few circles of that ankle joint in both directions. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, begin to circle that right knee around, getting even deeper into the hip space on the right side. Slowing down the circles. And you can even widen the circles. And just be sure that movement is coming from the arm and the hand, the leg is passive. About 3 more breaths here. Take another inhale, another circle. Slow it down, come to stillness on the exhale. Bring that knee back to center. Lengthen the right leg straight up towards sky. Interlace the hands behind the thigh. Now that left leg can stay lengthened if it is, or you can bend the leg for a little more support. And then you're going to point and flex through that right foot, reaching out through the toes and then reaching out through the heel. You can even take a few more circles here if you'd like. And again, check in with the jaw and the shoulders. Soften if you're tightening. Breathing right into the back of the leg and the ankle. Taking about 2 more breaths with that ankle in motion. Come to stillness with the ankle on your next inhale. Reach out through that heel. So find length in the back of the leg to open up the hamstring, back of the knee, calf muscle. And you want to keep a small bend in the knee if the leg is completely straight, just to protect that knee joint. You can draw the toes toward the forehead if you're looking for more stretch. And again, check in with those shoulders and the jaw. Soften if you're tightening. Breathing into the back of the leg, imagining a strong line of energy from that hip joint all the way out through the heel. 4 slow breaths. Take 1 more inhale. Bend the leg as you exhale, releasing the interlace. If that left leg was bent, straighten it, and then step the right foot onto that left thigh. Now the left hand will grab the right knee, drawing it over to the left. Right arm opens out like a wing, moving into a twist. The head can stay at center, or you can gaze over the extended arm to take the twist into the neck. If that foot can stay on the thigh, or if it feels more comfortable, it can rest on the earth. Lift up that left shoulder slightly. Be sure both shoulders are resting on the ground. Take an inhale and release into this twist on your exhale. Feel free to close the eyes if you haven't already. Breathing here, softening with every exhale. Take another breath in. Slow breath out. Use this inhale to release the twist. Hug that right knee back into the chest for 2 slow breaths. Moving into the other side, hug the left knee in as you bring that right foot flat in the earth. Interlace the hands over that left knee. Soften the shoulders. Keep right leg bent or lengthen the leg out, pressing out through the heel, engaging that thigh muscle if you're looking for more stretch. Breath in. And as you breathe out, connect to the back of that left hip, low back space, settling right into this stretch for 4 slow breaths. On your next inhale, keep that left hand on the knee. Relax the right hand down. Exhale, open the left knee out. Take a few circles of that left ankle in both directions if you'd like. Breathing here, getting a little deeper into that left hip. Right leg can stay lengthened if it is, or you can bend the leg for a little more support. Soft shoulders, soft jaw. On your next inhale, draw that knee back to center. As you exhale, slowly circle it around, coming into those hip circles. Feel free to widen the circles a bit, slowing down the circles, and just feeling that connection of movement, feeling that thigh bone dropping right into the socket of the left hip. Stirring the leg around, loosening the joint, lubricating the joint, loosening those muscles and the connective tissue. Another 3 slow breaths. Take another inhale. Slow down the circle on the exhale. Come to stillness. And inhale, lengthen that left leg towards sky. Interlacing the hands behind the back of the thigh. Right leg is lengthened or bent. Nice soft shoulders. Begin to point and flex that left foot. You can even circle the ankle around. Okay, just getting more movement in that ankle joint. Take another 2 breaths with that ankle in motion. settle to stillness on your next inhale, reach out through the heel as you exhale, straightening that left leg to the best of your ability, but keeping a slight bend in the knee if that leg is completely straight. Now feel free to work the toes toward the forehead if you're looking for more stretch. And imagine you could cascade the breath up and down the back of that left leg. Another inhale. Bend the leg as you exhale, and we'll move into our knee down twist. Right leg lengthens if it isn't already, and step the left foot onto that right thigh. Right hand draws the left knee to the right. Left arm opens out like a wing. Keep the head at center or gaze over the extended arm, lifting that right shoulder blade up and then drawing it back down. Both shoulders on the earth. Take a breath in. Breathe out, melting right into this twist. Unwinding the spine. Feeling the rotation in the spine and the release of that top hip and low back space. Take another breath. Release the twist, coming back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Feel free to stay in stillness, lengthening and pressing the low back into the earth, or circling the knees around, or maybe even rocking gently from side to side. 3 slow breaths. Come to stillness if you were in motion. Release the knees, bring the feet on the earth, and then roll onto one side. Pause here for 2 more breaths. Press the hands into the earth to come up to a seated position. And you can use that blanket as a support, sitting right up on it to bring those hips higher than the knees. If you need extra lift, you can also sit on that bolster. Crossing the legs with that right leg in front, lift the sternum, lengthen the spine, bring the chin parallel to the earth. Imagine the spine is straight, each vertebra stacked right on top of each other, like a stack of gold coins, lengthening up toward the heavens. Take an inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll those shoulders back and down. Another inhale, shrugging shoulders up. Exhale, roll shoulders back and down. Sit up tall on your next inhale. As you exhale, drop the chin down to the center of the chest. Opening up the back of the neck, be sure that you're not rounding forward. You're still keeping that straight spine. Stay here, or for a gentle assist, you can interlace the hands behind the head, drawing the elbows close together, about 12 inches apart. Softening shoulders, opening up all through those discs in the neck, those neck muscles down into the shoulder muscles, right into the shoulder blades. 4 slow breaths. If the hands were interlaced, use your next exhale to release the hands back down to those legs. Pause here for the inhale. On exhale, roll the head over to the right, stacking right ear over right shoulder. Both shoulders parallel as they soften down the back, checking in again with that sternum lifting up. Stay right here, or for a gentle assist, the right hand can come on top of the head. Left hand can stay on the leg, or you can bring it behind the back. You can even float that arm out, hovering the palm. Keep the arm still, or you can make small circles, or float the arm forward or back. Just finding that sweet spot, finding the stretch that you're looking for. Now, if you'd like to practice some self-massage, that right hand can come onto the side of the neck, base of the skull, or even the top of the shoulder. Circling those fingertips around slowly, getting any knots out or any tight places. You can even just rest the hand in one place, bringing warmth and awareness to tension in the neck. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. Keep your head where it is. Release the hands back down to the legs. Pause here for an inhale. As you exhale, roll the chin down to the center of the chest. Pausing here for the inhale. And exhale over to the other side, stacking left ear over left shoulder. stay right here, or left hand can come on top of the head. Feel free to float that right arm out, hovering the palm, circling the arm, rocking it forward and back, or bringing the right hand behind the back. Left hand stays on top of the head if it's there, or practicing self-massage, bringing the hand to the side of the neck, the base of the skull, or the top of the shoulder. Any variation here. Even gently resting that left hand on the neck, bringing warmth and focus to that tension that you may be holding. Settling in 4 slow breaths. Keep the head where it is. As you exhale, release the hands down. Stay here for the inhale. Again, exhale, roll the chin down to the center of the chest. Inhale, roll the head to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, head left. Exhale, chin to chest. Continuing with these half circles, using your breath as your guide. Slowing down the movement, being careful with these slow rolls. Right? Our neck does so much for us. Breathing, gently rolling out any remaining tension. Take one more roll each side. When you're ready, just rest that chin down toward the chest, lifting the sternum. Take an inhale, lift the head, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Another inhale, shrugging shoulders up. Exhale, roll shoulders back and down. And moving into eagle arms, we'll begin with a few modifications. So sitting up nice and tall, starting by bringing the hands on opposite shoulders. Now staying here, gently rounding the back so you can create an opening between the shoulder blades. If you'd like a little more stretch, lengthen the arms out, press the elbows together, bend the arms, and press the palms together for a 90-degree angle. Lifting those elbows forward, softening the shoulders down, creating again that space between the back of the shoulder blades. For even more stretch coming into eagle arms, use an inhale, lengthen those arms out. Exhale, draw that right arm under the left, crossing at the elbows, then bending the arms and reaching for the wrist. If you're in eagle arms, lifting the elbows as you soften the shoulders, drawing those elbows toward the front of the room. Whatever variation you choose today, soften the jaw, take 3 slow breaths. you are in eagle arms or have the hands resting on the shoulders, use an inhale, release, lengthening the arms straight out, switching sides. From eagle arms, crossing that left elbow under the right, bending the arms, reaching for the wrist. Lifting elbows up, softening shoulders down. If you are pressing the elbows and the palms together, continue to do so. Again, lifting those elbows, softening the shoulders. 3 slow breaths. Use your next inhale to release, floating those arms up towards sky. Get really tall in the spine. As you exhale, hinge the hips forward, bringing the hands down to the earth, coming into a forward fold. So the hands can rest right by the sides of the hips if you have tighter hips, staying here, working a straight spine. If there's more space, the hands can come out in front of you. If there's even more space, you can fold forward, dropping down onto the forearms, or maybe bringing the head right down to the earth. Now, if you're working with a low back injury, work a straight spine so the tailbone drops down to the earth, strong line of energy through the spine, right out through the crown of the head. If the low back is okay, you can feel free to round the shoulders and drop the head. Take an inhale, tighten the muscles in the feet and the legs and buttocks. As you exhale, release those muscles, melting right into this forward fold. Slowing down the breath, releasing the tension in the hips. Breath in, breath out. Use your next inhale to draw the torso back up to center. As you exhale, switch the cross of the legs. Again, lifting that sternum, tall spine. Use an inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Take about 4 more of these shoulder rolls, using your breath as your guide. Together, we'll inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the hands right onto the knees, and we're going to move into some seated cat and cow tilts. As you inhale, draw the heart forward. You can gaze up if it's okay for the neck, and then exhale, round back, pressing out through the back of the heart, dropping the head. Inhaling forward, arching the low back, rocking the pelvis down. Exhale and rounding back, rocking that pelvis forward. Inhaling forward, cow. Exhaling, rounding, cat. Again, move with your breath. Take about 4 more rounds. Inhaling forward, heart opens. Exhaling, rounding back, pressing out through the backs of the shoulder blades. Inhale to a neutral spine. As you exhale, plant that right hand down on the earth. Inhale, left arm up and over, head moving into a side bend. Now you can slide that bottom hand down, lifting the heart, softening the shoulders, gazing down at that bottom hand, stacking the ear over the shoulder, or gazing up. We're going to circle that top arm around. Take another circle here, and then reach those fingers up and over the head, getting really long in the side body as you ground that left hip down. Big breath in. Reach out through those fingers as you breathe out, and then inhale, float through center, lengthening both arms up. Exhale right into the other side. Left hand down onto the ground in line with that hip, reaching out through those top fingers, rolling the left side of the heart up, gazing down, relaxing the head, or gazing up. Move right into your arm circles. One more circle. And reach out through those top fingers, softening the shoulders down. Big breath in. Reach as you breathe out, right hip down to the earth. Inhale, float back through center, lengthen both arms straight up. As you exhale, twist to the right. Left hand coming onto that right knee. Right hand reaches down onto the earth. You can come up onto those fingertips. Softening the shoulders, take a breath in, get tall in the spine. Exhale deeper into your twist. The chin can stay parallel with the chest, or you can gaze over that back shoulder. You can even shake the head from side to side, or drop the chin down to the chest and come into those half circles. You can have that neck still or in motion. We'll take about 4 deep breaths. Come to stillness with the neck. If you are in motion, take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale deeper into your twist. And on the next inhale, again, float back through center, lengthening the arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right hand on left knee. Left fingertips down onto the earth, soft shoulders, big inhale, find length in the side body. Exhale and twist, twisting from the torso, from the hips. Now any variation with the neck that you'd like here, whether it's in stillness, chin parallel with the chest, or gazing over that back shoulder. Maybe a few nose shakes, or some half circles. Come to stillness with the neck. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale deeper into your twist. Again, inhale, float through center, lengthening both arms. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, coming into your forward fold. Any variation here with the hands, whether you're working a straight spine or you're rounding. Settling into the pose, take an inhale, tighten the muscles in the feet, the legs and the buttocks, squeeze and hold. Exhale and release. Let any tension in the lower portion of the body melt down with your next breath out. Tuning inward if that focus shifted, feeling the stretch, feeling the breath. Remaining present for the next few moments. Take another slow breath, breathing in, filling up. Exhaling and emptying out, letting go. Use your inhale, draw the torso back up to center. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you, lengthen those legs out, and give them a shake, circling the ankles around, getting rotation in the thighs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring the legs to stillness and sit up nice and tall, reaching out through the heels, coming into staff pose. So the soles of the feet are pressing away from the hips, reaching out through the heels. Big toes and heels together, or you can have those feet open hips width. Sitting up nice and tall, interlace the hands behind the back, elbows bent, take an inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen those arms, squeeze the tips of the shoulder blades together. Inhale, bend the elbows, exhale and lengthen. Inhale, bend, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. One more. Inhale and bend. Exhale and lengthen those arms, pausing here for 3 slow breaths. If there's space, the hands can draw away from the buttocks. Another 2 breaths. Still reaching out through those heels of the legs, active legs, drawing the toes back. Breath in. Release the arms as you breathe out. Hands rest comfortably on the thighs. Inhale, shrug shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll shoulders back and down. Another inhale, shrugging shoulders up. Exhale, roll shoulders back and down. Inhale, lengthen the arms straight up towards sky. Get nice and tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips, coming into a forward fold. The hands can rest on the legs or rest on the earth. If you have more flexibility here, you can grab onto the feet or practice yoga toe lock. Use the peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Now, if you're holding on to those feet, take an inhale, lengthen, exhale, and fold a bit deeper. Once again, work a straight spine. If you have a low back injury, reaching out through the crown of the head as that tailbone drops down. If it's okay for the back, feel free to round and drop the head. Soft jaw, soft breaths. Continue to press out through the heels. Engage those thigh muscles. Cascading the breath all through the back of the legs, through the back body. Breathing into the stretch, present and aware. 3 cycles of breath. Releasing on your next inhale, bring the hands behind you once again. Shake out the legs, circle the ankles. And come to stillness. Move that blanket off to the side after you come off of it. Find your 2 blocks and your bolster. Now place the blocks about 12 inches apart on the high setting. Grab your bolster, rest your bolster right on top of those blocks, like you're building a mini Stonehenge. Have your blanket nearby if you'd like to cover up with it, or you may need it as a support under the head. Turn and face the support. One leg at a time, bring the calf muscles right up on top of that bolster. Now gently lying back onto the forearms and then all the way back down onto the earth. Now if you notice that you do need a support under the head, just grab your blanket, open it out to a square fold, and then make a very small roll just to support that natural curve in the cervical spine. Right? You don't want anything bulky under the back of the head here. Now, once you're settled, walk the tips of the shoulder blades together, lengthen those arms out. They can rest on the belly or by the torso. You can even widen the arms out or draw the arms overhead. Turn the palms up if you'd like to open to receive, or place the palms down if you would like to ground. Be sure the legs feel comfortable near the appropriate distance from the supports. You can lift the hips, lengthen the tailbone, and bring the hips back down. Feel free to cover up with your blanket or make any other adjustments you need to be completely comfortable. Once you've settled in, take a deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth, letting go. Take another inhale through the nose, filling up, and exhale gently out through the mouth, letting go. Feel your body resting here in this gentle, supported inversion. Noticing the flow of the breath. Noticing where your focus is. Now, as you settle into this posture, reaping the benefits of your practice, if you'd like to come back to that mantra, silently repeating, breathe in on the inhale and breathe out on the exhale to help focus the mind and keep the awareness in the present moment, feel free. With every exhale, just imagine releasing any remaining tension. Feel yourself resting in stillness, surrendering to the flow of health and well-being that resides in this moment. Gently guide your awareness back to the breath, releasing the mantra if you were practicing it. Take an inhale, filling up, and exhale, emptying out. And make small movements to gently reawaken. Lengthen the arms overhead when you're ready, circling the joints, reaching out through the fingers, toes. And gently hug those knees into the chest. Feel free to stay here in stillness for a few breaths or rock gently side to side, or maybe even circling the knees in the same direction. If you're looking for a little more of a hip opener here, coming into a happy baby, reaching for the insides of the feet, and then working those feet parallel to the ceiling as you open the knees out. Practicing happy baby in stillness or gently rocking side to side. Whatever you choose, taking 3 deep breaths. If you are in happy baby, releasing, hug the knees into the chest. Another inhale, soft exhale. On your next inhale, coming onto your most comfortable side, and you can use the arm under head as a support or a blanket if you have one nearby or already under the head. Reset the spine back to neutral. Another 3 breaths. Mindfully pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position, lifting the sternum, resting the hands at heart center, and closing the eyes, tuning inward one last time. Together, we'll inhale peace and ease. Exhale tension and stress. Thank you so much for letting me guide your practice. May you walk with peace. Namaste.